And then what I'd like you to do is really engage into your Mula Bandha. So focus on your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. So squeezing in the muscles that stop you from having a pee. So squeeze those in and lift them up as though towards the heart center. So it's like drawing in a corded waistband and pulling up, activating, and then draw your navel into your spine. Keep breathing at the same time. So if you want to, you can do 10 squeezes and lifts. It's really important to do your pelvic floor exercises, especially as you get older. So we're going to spend another 5 deep breaths here. Okay, so inhale to lift up. Keep the engagement of your pelvic floor if you can. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, lift up. Maybe coordinate a little squeeze in the pelvic floor as you reach the arms up, and a little release as you come down with the arms. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, squeeze and lift. Arms reach up. Exhale, reach the arms down. 2 more. Inhale, so coordinate your breath with the movements. Exhale, down. 1 more. Inhale, up. And then staying up, then exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist and reach back behind you to the left. Inhale to center. Squeeze and lift and twist. Engaging into abdominals. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more each side. Inhale to lift. And bring the arms down. Let's take some circles with the upper body. Inhale forwards, exhale, squeeze. Inhale forwards, open the chest, and then crunch and squeeze into the abdominals. Let's do 1 more circle this way, so the fingertips just lightly down onto the floor. Let's go the other way. Inhale forwards, exhale, squeeze. Oh, lovely. Click in the hips for me. So coordinate your movements with the breath. So inhale forward. Exhale, squeeze, chest goes back. And then inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, back. Okay, arms behind the head. Let's take a deep breath in. Open the chest up, send the elbows back. Exhale, crunch and squeeze in. The elbows to touch. Then inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze. Bringing the pelvic floor with this. Inhale, exhale, squeeze and lift. Two more. Big breath in. Feeling the body warming up. 1 more. Okay. So, into a little boat pose. Let's lean back with the chest, toes to touch down. Squeeze and lift, navel to spine. Lift the feet up. Bring the toes together. Peaceful yogi gun. Hold it here for 5 deep breaths. Feel a little shaking, that's okay. You can extend the legs if you want. 3 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Toes down. Roll down onto your backs. Let's take some yogic bicycles. I have a very cold mat this morning, so I'm laying on a towel. So lay on a towel if you need to. So bringing your feet up, legs, shins parallel to the floor. Extend one leg, bring opposite elbow across to the knee. In, out, in. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Another 20. 1, 2, 3, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug knees to chest. Rock and roll. And then extend the legs. Hollow the back. Reach the arms back overhead. I'd like you to lift the chest and push the lower back into the floor. And then lift the legs. 5 breaths. Point the toes, squeeze the legs together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down, hug knees in. Rock and roll. That's a little warm up. So hopefully you feel a little bit warmer. Have a quick drink of some water or anything you have to hand. Hopefully the background noise of the cement mixer isn't too disruptive today. Okay, laying back down on your backs. We are going to start with belly bonfire. So this is legs extended to start with. We're going to do some short, sharp rounds throughout this workout today. Hands behind the head or by the temples. Extend the legs. Hopefully you can hear the beeps. Okay, so strong exhales as you lift the chest and shoulders. Going to really fire up this abdominal area today. Use the breath. Okay, little rest, just 8 seconds. So make it count. Those rests, they're going to come fast and furious. Really focus on using your breath with the movements. Glue your legs to the floor. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay, that's 2 rounds down. Going to bend our legs in round 5. So we've got 2 more with legs straight. Stick with it. So these are short bursts of intense exercise with a short rest in between. And relax. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Last one with the legs extended. Keep squeezing. Don't be afraid or shy to make a sound with the exhale. Okay, let's bend the legs. And tilt the pelvis, so the lower back is pushing down into the floor. So tilt the pelvis back. Squeeze into your abs. Exhale with a lift. And slowly release. Stretch the arms overhead. Couple of deep breaths. Quick recovery. Check you're keeping that lower back pushing into the floor. It's like you're trying to pull your pelvis, your pubic bone up towards your chest. This is an anterior tilt, and that would be a posterior tilt. So we're tilting the pubic bone anteriorly, so forward. So we're on another rest, 2 more sets to go. Let's go a little bit quicker. Keep the feet glued to the floor. Starting to feel that fatigue setting in. That's good. We've got one more round. Stick with it. Let's go. Last round. So try not to pull on your head. Rather think of your shoulders lifting. And squeeze, keeping that lower back pushed into the floor with your anterior pelvic tilt. Okay, hug knees to chest. Okay, different move now. Corkscrew burpees. So these work like this. You're taking yourself into plank. You're taking your knee across the opposite elbow 2 times each side. Stepping forwards, reach forwards, plant the feet. Then you're going to squeeze into the glutes, bringing the hips forwards. As you drive the hips forward, you bring the fists with the hands in by the hips or the waist. Bring the hands back down, step. Then you go again. Step, step. And if you want to, you can do a double pop up. Okay. Now we're going to add a little bit more dynamic moves into that as we go through the sets. So are you ready? Starting with plank. Squeeze, engage into the abdominals, navel to spine. Okay, ready? Wait for the beeps. 3, 2, 1. So double knee, double knee. Step it forward, pop it up twice. Step the feet back. Exhale as you bring the knee in. Big breath in, then exhale as you do that double squat move. And rest. Shake the wrists out. So things will progressively get warmer, hotter, and harder. Okay, off we go. 2, 2. Now you can step or jump forwards and pop it up. And you can hop it back with the feet or step it back. You choose. And rest. Feel the heart rate coming up. Ready? Off we go again. Navel to spine. Keep engaging into the abdominals. Lift the heels. And if you want to, you can do a little jump at the top of your burpee. 2 jumps. Okay. Feel the heart rate lifting up. Off we go. Don't add the jump if you don't want to. And rest. Whew. That's halfway through the burpees. 4 rounds to go. Keep breathing. Remember, you don't have to jump. You can step. Don't have to do the impact version. Keep it low impact. If that's what works better for you, for your knees and your joints. Can hear my breath becoming more rapid as the heart rate goes up. Give the wrist a little shake out. In through the nose, out with the mouth, with the breath. 2 rounds left. Stick with it. One round to go. Let's do this last time. One more. All the way to the top of your burpee. Well done. Back down to the mat. Short recovery. Going to be in Navasana. Variation called a phrase called Kankanasana by Sadie Nardini. She calls this Kankanasana. She's very cool. So picture yourself on the beach, sunning yourself in Cancun. So you're on your elbows. What we're going to do, abdominals, switch them on, zip everything in, kicking the heels forward. Keep the legs low, above the ground, feet don't touch down. Keep the chest lifted, squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeeze to the abs. You might want to breathe in for 2, out for 2, in for 2, out for 2. Take the weight off the elbows and shoulders. Deep breath in. Back we go. Keep the gaze lifted, chest lifted, and the abdominals, squeeze them in. Sun shining outside. It's a beautiful day. Perfect day for the beach. Round 3. Here we go. After round 4, going to make some changes. For now, stick with this. Begin to feel it. It's beginning to work. Stick with it. One more like this. Ready? Last time. Onto the elbows. Chest lifts, abdominals. A little bit quicker. Kick those heels away. Three, 2, and 1. Whew. Well done. Into boat. Let's take it back. Tapping the toes down. Squeezing the abs. Alternate leg taps, extending, tapping, extending, tapping. Leaning the chest back, squeeze into the abdominals. Release the hands. 3, 2, 1. Give the hips a little shake out. Doing in some twists now. So lift the legs, elbows tap down. Hands together, twist to the side, tap the elbow, twist to the side, tap the elbow. Twist and tap. Three, 2, and 1. Hips a little shake out. And now we're going to go back onto the hands and go back to your kicking. So the elbows are off. You're pressing into the hands. 10 seconds left. We're nearly there. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Got that one more time. Starting to feel really hot now. Let's do this last round on the hands. Use the breath, kick away. 2 in, 2 out, 2 in. 3, 2, 1. Well done. That's 2 exercises done. Take some water, take some breaths. Just a little recovery, and then we'll go. So there's 3 exercises down. We're going to go into an all fours position. So this is going to be more into the legs, but we have to work into the abdominals to support the torso. So I'm going to show you quickly what I mean. All fours. This will also increase in intensity as we go up. We're going to be kicking the leg with the foot flexed, knee flexed, up to the sky. Then you're going to go to the other side. And we're going to do that 2 times each side. And then we're going to lift the knees. And we're going to do the same thing. But all the while, squeeze, 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 navel to spine. So although we're doing a lot of core work, we're also using our arms and legs and glutes. So everything tying in together. Okay. So starting, hands down, spread the fingers wide, wrists, elbows, shoulders all stacked. Pick a side, either side, doesn't matter. Flex the foot. You're going to keep the knee bent. And you're going to kick the heel up to the sky. So not twisting in the hips. Kicking straight up at the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. You can keep a little bend, a little softness in the elbows. You don't have to lock the elbows out. So keep a little micro bend in the elbows. Let's go to the other side. Flex the foot. And you're kicking it straight up towards the ceiling. Engage into the abs. So the head, looking, position of the head for the neck, long neck. You're looking down to the space between the hands. So we don't want to crane the neck and crunch into the neck, back of the neck. Let's keep the neck nice and long. Let's go back to side 1. And off we go again. Exhale as you kick. Nice and fast. Feel it in the glute, hamstring, abdominals. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Everything working together, synchronizing together. Okay, last side with the knees down. And then we take the knees off just to make it a little bit harder. So fast kicks up to the sky, up to the ceiling. Okay, now we're leveling up if you want to. If you want to keep the knees down, keep the knees down. If possible, the knees are now off. If you want to straighten the leg, you can take it into a down dog kick, but keep it lower. I'm just supporting into the torso with the abdominals and supporting the lower back. So squeeze navel to spine. And rest. The wrist will shake out. Side 2. Kicking straight up. Keep going. Wrists to shake. Now we'll definitely do the down dog kicks. So we can kick even higher this time. So the leg that's supporting, straighten that out a bit more. And now you look toward your belly button. That was not me sneezing. That was my husband. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, the leg's getting tired now. Shake out the wrists. Get nice and hot. Okay, last side. Drishti to navel. Navel to spine. Kicking that foot up, straight up. 3, 2, 1 more kick. Well done. Give this shake. Shake out of the wrists. Little squeeze. Grab some water or a drink. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to hit exercise number 5. These are going to be very simple yogic bicycles. Just allow the heart rate to come down just a little bit. Let's move in 15 seconds. Alternate. We're going to tap the toes down. Okay? To start with, the first 4 rounds, really bring the elbow right across to the outer knee. Light tap down with the toes. Okay, we're going to go one side, squeezing and reaching to the ankle. Keep going. So keeping the shoulders lifted, reach and squeeze. Okay, a little rest. Over to the other side. So you're on your tippy toes. You're reaching the other hand now towards the other ankle. All the while keeping the chest, shoulders lifted off the floor so you're not dropping back down. You're keeping that lift and squeeze and pulse. Okay, let's do alternate. Elbow to opposite knee. Let's go. Exhale as you bring elbow to knee. And rest. And now let's go for some full bicycles. So extending the leg and then bending the other knee, taking an opposite elbow to the bent knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hug the knees to chest. Couple of deep breaths in and out. Short recovery. And let's go again. A little bit quicker. Keep the legs low if you can. Give a little stretch with the arms. Extend the legs. Let's go again. Nearly there, stay with it. One more round after this one. You've got this. Deep breath in and out. One more set. 22 seconds. You've got this. Squeeze in the belly. Feel that fatigue? Just stick with it. The burn. 3, 2, 1. Oh, give yourselves a lovely stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Point the toes. Hug the knees to chest. Rock and roll up. A little break. Okay, next one. A little more dynamic. These are called Shakti hops. And they look like this. Like little bunny hops. Take your hands down to the floor. Really engage with the hands. Really flex into the fingers. Push the fingertips in. Because what we're going to be doing is hopping the feet up towards the bottom. Then in between those, we're going to come into a little reverse tabletop. Dipping into the arms. So we're going to reverse it round. Alternate sets. Okay, starting with the Shakti hops. Now, if you don't want to do the hops, what you could do is take some little alternate twists, drawing the knee in towards the chest, okay? But otherwise, off we go, little hops. So really looking between the hands, so looking forwards a bit. And then we're going to flip it over. Into reverse tabletop with a little push up, a little tricep dip. So lift the hips up, hold it here, bend the elbows. So sending the bottom down, sending the elbows back, driving to the heels of both the feet and the hands. Inhale, exhale, dynamic push. Inhale, exhale. Okay, flip it over. Into the hops. Give your wrists a little shake. Let's take those hops. Or alternate knees towards the upper arms. Draw navel to spine the whole time. Okay, flip it over. With a shake out of the wrists first. Taking some little tricep dips. So lifting the hips up, then bending the elbows away to bring the bottom down towards the floor. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Whew. The shoulder roll. Getting a bit of a full workout today. Okay, back to those hops. Always drawing navel to spine. So trying to kick the heels of the feet in towards the bottom. Flip it over. Shake the shoulders, shake the wrists. Stick with it. Hips up, and then lower them down. So your arms bending back in space. Drive into the heels of the hands, the heels of the feet. You can even lift the toes. Inhale, exhale. Do one more. Inhale, exhale. Drop the bottom down. One more set of hops, one more set of dips. Okay, off we go. So keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. and flip it over. Shake the wrists. So last set of dips. Hips up, squeeze navel to spine, drive into the heels, and dip. 2, 3, let's get 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Roll the shoulders. A few deep breaths. Take some drink, water, whatever you have. Okay, standing up. Can take some chair twists. So, going to be feet hip distance apart. Inhale, exhale. So squeezing into the waist, twisting, exhaling. Just draw opposite elbow to opposite knee. Okay, and do that nice and fast. So sliding the hips back in space. Inhale, exhale. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Legs tracking forwards. Quick, rapid rounds. Okay, couple of breaths in and out. Feel the heart rate. Yep, elevated. Inhale, exhale. Go as fast as you can, but don't compromise on the movement. Well done. Ready? So inhale, exhale, twist. Draw navel to spine. Keep abdominals engaged. So we have one more of these. Okay, off we go. Quicken the speed a little bit faster. Well done. Hands to hips now. We're going to kick forwards, side, and back. Stay on one side. Forwards, forwards, side, side, stabilize into the waist. And back. Check you're not going to kick anything or anyone. Other side. Really stabilize into the trunk. Check for any obstacles. Forwards, 2. Side, 2. Back, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Keep on one side. Trying to keep the body stable as possible. Okay. Back to side 1. So got one more each side. Forwards, side, and back. Forwards, side, and back. Straight back, straight forwards, out to the side, out to the back. Okay, last side. forwards, side and back, forwards, side and back, forwards, side and back. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Last exercise. One hip twisted, seated, leaning back onto the fingertips. Going to take the knees side to side. So like rainbows with the elbows, rainbows with the knees, and we're leaning back into the hands. Okay, off we go in 10 seconds. So set up that lean back position. You can be on the fingertips. We're going to take the hands further out to the side, and we will be extending the legs a little bit as we move along. But for now, knees bent. So forming a rainbow shape with the knees side to side. And you can take it more of a twist as you look side to side. So you take the head that's opposite direction to which the knees are going. Okay, let's do that again. Keep the feet together. This one really starts to build. Give the shoulders a shake. So we're going to do that 2 more times. And then we're going to take the arms a little bit wider. So inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Okay, last time like this. So really get the hips rolling completely side to side. Squeezing, working into the obliques. So the side abdominal muscles. Also giving the hips a really good workout as well. Okay, so now take the hands wider and start to straighten the legs. Not completely straight, just straighter. Arms nice and wide. Getting harder for sure. Take a little rest for the arms and shoulders. A little roll, a little shake. Lean back. Arms really wide. And the legs straighter and straighter. Feel it. Got 2 more rounds to go after this one. It's really beginning to burn. That's what's meant to happen. Okay, come on, stick with it. 2 rounds left. We've got this. Arms really wide. And now straighten the legs. Control the lift and the drop, the lift and the drop. 1 more. And rest. Give the legs a little shake out. Shoulders a shake. Last set. And then we are done for today. Arms wide. Legs straight. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big sweeping arch with the legs. Side to side. Slow movements this time. Lots of control. 3, 2, 1 more. Big breath in. Well done. Lay down on your mat. So hopefully you stayed with me the whole time. That was tough. You can tell by the breathing. So give yourselves a stretch. Interlace the fingers, hands overhead, stretch the legs. Hug right knee to chest. Let's take a twist to the left with the right knee, look to the right hand. Inhale to center, exchange sides. Hug the left knee in, extend the right arm nice and wide. Drop it over to the side, look to the left hand, palm facing up. And keep the arm and shoulder glued to the floor. Hug knees to chest. A little rock and roll up. Flip yourselves over onto your tummies. Let's give the front a stretch. Coming into cobra. Elbows close. Elbows down. Looking up to the ceiling. And then slide the hands a little bit further back alongside the chest. Hug the elbows in. If you have a bend in the arms, keep the hips down. And extend to child's pose. Relax the head down to the mat. Push the armpits down. Up onto the knees. Hands onto the hips. Stretch the hips forwards. Hug the elbows close towards each other. Take a little camel if that feels good. Or stay as you were, hands on the hips or hands down to heels. Drive the hips forward, squeeze into the thighs. And release. Take the arms wide. Stretch back. Give yourselves a hug. Well done, everybody. Whew. That was a really hot workout, so drink plenty of water. Do a bit more stretching if you need to. But see you here again next week. If I don't see you, have a lovely weekend. Bye.